getting into it. Game number 1 starts right now. Off the kickoff, goes into Digital's territory. Mark trying to clear it away, and Daniel getting aggressive here. David trying to look for a center, and Solus with the clear. Daniel's now back on it. Daniel G looking for the center. Gets it, but Solus is going to clear it again now. Prepaid Claw. Taking in the center, looking to slow the ball down a little bit. Ball gets popped up again. Daniel taking it to the corner. Now Solus trying to clear it away. David puts it back towards the center of the net. Getting back with the squid. Love to see it. Daniel puts a pass towards the net, and David gets a shot. That goes in. Can't even quite tell what happened. I think Jets tried to clear it, but David was just at the right spot at the right time and was able to redirect it and put it back in the net. That's all right, though. 1 goal down, but there's still plenty of time left in the match. Claw gonna try to go for a flipper set, get into a center position. Daniel taking a shot, and he scores another one. Well played there. Believe Mark was trying to go for the save, but Claw actually bumped him at the end of his play at just the right timing. How's all doing? Good, Banksy. How are you doing? Mark clearing it away over to Claw, who hits it back in his own corner. Now David's going to try to pick it up, and Jags actually clears it for Carnage. And now Daniel looking for a center. Cleared away by Solus. David back on it, going for bumps. Mark trying to clear it away. Claw's in the good position. Looks for a center, but no dice there. A long shot from the other side of the field. That goes off the crossbar. And David hitting it back towards mid. Now Solus taking it back to the corner. Trying to read Daniel's clear, but not quite. Not quite enough to make it work. David hits it back towards the net. Pass off the wall over to Claw. Dad's trying to clear, but Claw is still in the better position there. Now a 50 forces the ball to be cleared away. Jad's with it, trying to beat David there, but David clears it. A 50 from Mark sends the ball to the other side of the field. Looks for a center, but Claw's going to get there first and clear it away. Over to David, or Daniel, sorry, who hits it into the corner. Now Jads can't quite get it past David there. And now Mark's with it, carrying it away. Going under Claw and trying to get it past David, but David still gets the save. Clever play there, but unfortunately it didn't work in his favor. Daniel with a shot, saved by Mark. Ball gets cleared away from Digital's net over to Carnage, where Daniel's gonna catch it and pop it up over to David, sending it to Solus. Solus with a shot, and he scores! Well received off the wall. Solus was ready for it. Claw off the kickoff, trying to get it past Mark, but Mark is not budging. Pass off the backboard from Daniel, and David's out of position. Claw's hitting it back towards the corner. Daniel over the center. Claw with a shot, but it goes off the corner. Now David with it, sending it back over to Digital Zone. Solus up for it. Hitting it back towards mid, over to Daniel. That's gonna trip me up. Claw into Digital's corner. Looks for another pass to Daniel, but Jags is there to clear. It's messing up. No, yeah, all the time, dude. What do you mean? Another shot from Jags off the rebound. That one gets blocked too. Mark with the stop and the clear. And now Mart's on the counterattack, stopped by David, or at least slowed down. Soul is trying to go up for it, but Daniel's too quick for him. Over to David. Over to Claw. Claw scores! Makes it 3-1 with 1 minute left in the match. Good passing play there. I gotta admit. Just off the kickoff. A shot from Mark gets saved. Now an attempt on a counterattack. The ball goes back in Digital's corner. A nice shot from Daniel, blocked by Solus though. And now Mark playing patient on the corner, trying to read David's play here. No dice there. Now Daniel's popping it back towards the net. Mark with an awkward touch. Stays in front of Digital's net. Mark finally clears it away. Ball popped up. Claw going for it, clearing it away from his own net. And now Mark trying to send it back into the other team's territory. Daniel carrying it into the net, now making it 4-1 for Carnage. I think Jad's played a little too patient there. Possibly. Not too sure. Anyway, 14 seconds left. Digital still down by 3. And I believe this is just one of those games. Shrug it off your shoulders, come back fighting the next one. Timer ticks down, and that's gonna be the end of your match here. Carnage taking the first game 4-1. They won the battle maybe, but not won the war just yet. Hopefully Digital's ready to fight back. And we're hoping to see a really good series here. Going on to game number 2. Both teams spared no time readying up in between matches. No in-between match pep talks or anything. Just straight back into it. Mark already on the attack with a shot on the net just off the kickoff. Gets saved. And now Daniel trying to lead the counterattack, passing over to David. David over to Claw. Claw now taking it, popping up on the crossbar. Goes for the bump. Shot on net, or sorry, shot close to the net, off the post though. And now Mark up for it, putting a shot towards the net. Claw with the clear. Jags over to Solus. Solus taking it up the wall, not getting it past Daniel. Daniel gets a good shot off the crossbar. David can't read it. Now Mark able to clear it away. Over to Jags, hitting it into the corner. Jags looking for a demo, but doesn't get any biters there. Daniel puts it back towards the net. Claw looking for a demo on Solus. Solus dodges and is able to get the save. Carnage still attacking here. And Claw with the whiff, and he's unable to score. Now Jags with possession. Stopped by David. Back over to Digital Zone. Mark can't quite get the touch in the corner. Jags trying to clear, and it stays on Digital Zone. Now Claw looking for Daniel, and Daniel scores. I will say, all we're seeing out of Carnage is nothing but attack, attack, attack. It doesn't feel like Digital can get a leg up in the competition at this point. They might need to switch up a strategy or two. Claw looking for a centered ball just off the kickoff, and it gets cleared away. Up in Carnage's corner now. Over to Claw, trying to clear it away, and now Mark popping it up towards the ceiling. A misread out of Jads gives Carnage an opportunity here. But Solus hot on the trail of the ball. A little bit of a double commit, possibly. Good clear from Jags after he misread the ball there. Trying to read Daniel's touch there, but not quite able to make it happen. Mark clearing it away. Claw going up for it, trying to clear it away from the net, but actually hits it towards the crossbar. Now Mark back on the attack, and that's just gonna go in. I think that was a calculated shot right there. I don't even think he meant to put it in, but a lucky bounce off the ceiling puts it just beneath the crossbar and into the net. Score is all tied up. Jags, first to make contact after the kickoff. Getting the ball in opponent's territory. Now Solis getting it past two, but not past David. And now Mart's there to back him up, looking for a center. Nobody's there to put it away, and the ball gets cleared. Now Jags tries to clear it away. Claw with a whip, and he gets it past two. A shot towards the corner, and it bounces off the side. Now Daniel looking to make a counterattack, stopped by Mark. Claw puts it in the corner. Now Solis trying to put it back towards a centered position. Now Mark making some gains. Solis a shot, and he scores! A good bump from Solis there, and while he was trying to bump, he was still in position to score. And what a position it was. A great opportunity and a good pass from Mark as well. There's that leg up in the competition I said earlier. Well, let's hope Digital can keep it here. David with some tomfoolery around the ball there. Now Daniel with possession. Doesn't have much boost to work with. Solis puts a stop to it. Now he's on the counterattack. David gets there first, and now the ball gets popped up for Claw. Mark looking for a clear. Claw, another shot towards the net. Mark with the save. Daniel keeping it in Digital zone before it's swept away by Solis. Solis now has ample time to try to make a play. And David is still there to clear it away. Daniel getting aggressive, looking for demos in Digital zone. Jags with the shot towards the net. Daniel with the save. Mark. And a risky clear, putting the ball towards the net. Now him and Mark going back and forth, try to get a counterattack going. Ball bounces off the crossbar. Luckily, Jags is there to get there in time in order to make a good clear. With help from Mark, over back to Jags. Jags with a shot on net, saved by Daniel. And now Claw going to clear it away from his corner. Jags forcing a 50, keeping the ball in Carnage's zone. Shot close to the net by Mark, but no dice. They only need to hold him back for 5 seconds. That touch from Jag is going to give him plenty of time. Now they just need to get the ball to hit the ground. David popping it up. Mark slamming it back down, but the ball's still alive. Now Claw. Over to Jags, and Jags is able to clear it away. Hitting the ball to the ground, and now Digital takes game 2. We are tied in the series 1-1. Gotta admit that the last part of the game kind of made my heart race there. But a good bounce back after the loss in game 1 from Digital. And now they're looking good. Real quick while we're in between matches, let's check in with you guys. How are you guys all doing today? Hope you all are doing fine. We appreciate all of you for tuning in to watch the stream. Or if you're watching the match replay on YouTube, we appreciate you viewing it as well. You guys are all amazing. Okay, I'm going to butcher this name. I'm sorry. Is it Celso or Kelso? Do you pronounce the C or pronounce it like an S? But I appreciate the biddy, man. Appreciate the bits. You're awesome. All right, waiting on the slow caster to get back into the match here. Sorry. Okay, so you say Celso. Got it. Quit into game 3, Solus. 6 seconds in, he scores the first goal. Sorry, I'm over here trying to praise the community for supporting us with the bit donation, and Solus is like, screw you guys, I'm gonna score. Hold on a second. Jags taking it into his own corner, popping it up past David. And now Daniel's looking for the clear. A shot on net. Goes off the post. Daniel's able to read it and put it back in. We are back tied 1-1. Unfortunate for Jags, he couldn't quite get the read on the ball there. But nonetheless, it's only tie game. Anything can happen. Plenty of time left on the clock as well. David in his own corner, looking to get past Mark, and he does. Now Jags patiently waiting. And gonna clear it away from the net. A good block from Jags. And now Solus popping it away from the net. David there to receive. Over to Daniel. Daniel puts it towards the net again. Back to David. Daniel with another shot, and Daniel scores goal number 2 for Carnage in game 3. It's all right, Digital, just brush it off. Plenty of time left to get back into the competition here. Wow, taking it towards the net, off the corner of the ceiling there. Getting it past Daniel, and now Jags has an opportunity. But Claw is there to put it back up the wall. Looking for a bump on Mark as well as he's trying to clear the ball away. Stays with it, gets past Daniel. Claw with the clear. And now David getting it past Jags. Mark's there though. Popping the ball straight up. Jags gets demoed, but it's all right. No danger there. And now Claw countering almost all the attacks from Digital there. And the ball rolls off the ceiling onto the floor. Mark and David go for a 50, and it gets sent towards Digital's corner. Mark with it. Gets some time to make a play. Soul is trying to go for it. Having a 50 with Daniel, though. Ball gets popped off the backboard. Mark looking for a read off the wall. He shoots and scores! 2-2. 2:51 left in the match. Off the kickoff, David tries to put a shot towards the net. A good pinch from both Mark and Jags. Sends the ball flying away from their own net. Sorry. Now ball gets left for David. Trying to make a play and get the ball past Jags. And loses possession though. And now Daniel with it in front of the Digital's net. Now Mark in the corner. Doesn't get it past Claw, but Solus is able to get it past him, but now has no boost to work with. All just popped up. Mark quick to it. Taking it back into his own corner, looking for a pinch. Sends down to David. David looks for Daniel. Now Daniel takes it to the corner. Claw is up for it, but it's an awkward or lands awkwardly on the ceiling, unable to do anything with it. Mark reads the roll up the wall and clears it away. So Daniel puts it back towards the net. David actually saves it? Plays a mind game here. Jags bumps Solus off the wall. I thought Solus was going to keep the play going for a second. Mark misreads it and gives David an opportunity, and he scores. Unfortunate series of events there. Still 1:30 left on the clock. I'm sure that was a fake kickoff, but a good redirect from David. Gets saved by Solus, though. Solus with some time to work with. Daniel actually demos Solus and gets demoed in the process by Mark, and now Jags is up for it, looking for a teammate to pass it to. Ball gets cleared away. David catches it, goes for a counterattack. 14 boost in the tank. Has to play patiently here, and Mark actually takes the challenge. Digital on the counterattack. Solus popping it up. Daniel clearing it away. Mark able to catch it, trying to get it past one, but Claw's ready for it. Puts a shot on target, and he scores goal number 4. Getting back into it here. Kickoff number 7 of the game. Goes into opponent's territory off the kickoff. Claw with the clear. David looking to get aggressive, maybe bump some players out of the way so the ball can just fly in. Digital's not letting it slide. Daniel over to the corner. Gonna pass one. Passes it to nobody, and now Solus takes it for a counterattack. Up for it off the wall, looking for Mark, but Claw intercepts. Turns the ball over to the wall. Now Jags with it. Leaves it alone for Daniel. Daniel tries to get it past Mark, and that's going to be the end of that game. Carnage now up again in the series 2-1. Winning this game 4-2. Wow. Said before, and I'll say it again, I was hoping for a good series here, and it looks like we got it. Looks like we got a back and forth series going right now, which to me is the most fun to watch, especially with both teams like this actually playing really well tonight. Mark taking a quick breather here, which honestly is probably the best play. Needing to recuperate. I don't even think that's a word, but I'm making it a word. Recouping with his team to get him back into the series swinging. Now we are into game 4. A quick pass from Claw, and David's not there to put it away. Lucky for Digital. Now Mark on the counterattack, looking to pop it up, but Daniel keeps the ball on its trajectory for a clear. Looks like Digital's playing a little bit more passively this game, and it pays off. As Mark gets as Jags gets a really good 50 that sends the ball straight into the air. And whenever Mark landed, he was in perfect position to receive that pinch and get a great opportunity. Digital taking the quick lead into this game. And 4 seconds later, Carnage already already with the repay. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Already repaying the debt. Or something along those lines. Tying this game back up. Left the ball for Solis. Solis pops it high. Jags up for it. But David with the clear. Jags actually bumps prepaid out of the way. And now Daniel within center field. Solis playing aggressive, trying to steal possession. Mark flying high for it. Puts a stop to the counterattack. Jags up for it, but Claw's going to send it over to David. David back to Daniel. Daniel puts it towards the net. Solis with the clear. Over to Jags. Jags back to Solis. Solis off the wall looking for Mark. Mark shoots. Saved by David. Popped high in front of Carnage's net. Mark still up for it. Close the ball down, but now all digital players are out of boost. And they have to step back there and regroup for a second. Ball just left alone, and Daniel with a delayed flip on his play almost gets it past him. But now Mark with the counterattack sends it in front of Carnage's net. Nobody's there to put it away though. Mark over to Solis. Daniel with the interception though. Jads goes for the ball, but instead switches up for the demo midair. But Claw is able to dodge it. Left in center field. Jads takes it to the corner. Claw reads it, but now left for Mark. Tries to get a pass off the backboard, but sends it flying to the other side. Jags is back and ready. Yoinks the boost from Mark, though. And now Claw, on an attempt to clear, leaves the ball in a really good position for Jags to shoot, and he gets the tight angle as well. Really good shot there from Jags. .219 left in the game. Digital up by 1. Mark with the clear. Catches David lacking a little bit. And now they are on the counterattack. David, 0 boost, still goes for the challenge. And he gets it. Now the ball's left for Solis. Solis pass to Jads off the wall. Mark up for it midair. And Claw veers away from the ball. And now we are back in Digital's territory. David trying to get it past Solis. Solis bumps him in the process and is there for the pass from Mark. Now Mark's out of boost. Jads tries to go for it, but the ball gets past him. Solis clearing it away from the net. Mark and Solis both double commit. Luckily, no Carnage players were there to punish. And now Daniel's on the attack, looking to get past Mark, and he does. Ball gets popped up in front of Digital's net. Jad's there with the clear. Now Mark sending it to opponent's territory. Going back for boost. Jads hits it over to Solis on the wall. Solis trying to redirect it in a scoreable position, but it's an awkward touch there. Jads towards the wall. Getting it past 2. Center position cleared by David though. Mark another shot towards the net, saved by Daniel. Daniel gets it past Solis. Jads ain't biting though. Gets a shot towards the net. And what a save by Claw there. Off the corner of the post. Works out for him. Jads gets there first. Pass off the wall. Claw's gonna whiff. Solis wasn't ready for it though, and he gets demoed in the process, giving David possession. David runs out of boost, but is able to flick the ball up for Daniel. And a shot on the net by Claw. And he's going to score, tying the game back up. 13 seconds left on the clock. Back and forth, back and forth. There is no clear winner to this series, or to this game for that matter. Five seconds to work with. Jax trying to get it past Daniel. Daniel's not taking the bait. Claw passing it over to Daniel. Timer runs out. Mark clearing it away, but Claw gets there first. Popping towards Digital's net. Now Jags just above Digital's net. Mark with the clear. They're going to let it hit the ground. Smart play there. Trying to catch it and keep the play going. That was a little bit risky in your own zone. Sent over to Digital zone off the kickoff. Claw's going to take possession. David looking for bumps, and he gets a couple, giving Claw a perfect opportunity to score. And they're going to win this game. And that is going to be your series as well. True Carnage taking this series 3-1. Well played by both teams, though. Really well done. Good sportsmanship from those guys as well. Yeah, well played by everybody tonight.